What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was a Mad Scientist, and yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, it will be a half-hour movie or so because I'm running out of time to upload the video and I haven't made any video today. Yeah, because of a technical difficulty I cannot record this on my PC, and yeah, I'm recording this on my mobile as well. So yeah, I hope you don't mind, and if you do like today's video then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in Konohagakure no Sato, 10 years after the Kyuubi attack, as we go into the Forest of Death tower to see at the top floor a person was doing something. As the said person had blonde hair, blue eyes, and tan skin with 3 whisker marks. The said person was none other than Naruto Uzumaki, 10 years of age, as he has moved there after having a quarrel with his family, as they were going on a training trip 5 years ago. And here he was, cooped up there, and only one person knew about his location as of now. It was Hiruzen Sarutobi, the current Kage of the village. You see, when the 4th Hokage left, he reinstated the 3rd Hokage, and hence Naruto told him and only him where his, residence was now. As he was working on something, we heard a bang on the door. As Naruto sighs and goes towards the door, and to his surprise, there's none other than Hiruzen Sarutobi there. Hey Gigi, why the surprise visit? Oh, Naruto. Glad that you could, make it here. Huh. You being sarcastic, Gigi? Of course I am, you dumb idiot. Why are you not in the academy? Come on, Gigi. There's nothing that they can teach me there. Listen, Naruto, my boy. Why would you do that? Don't you want to become a shinobi? You said that you would prove them wrong, as Naruto became serious and frowned. Well, I am. No, you're not, Naruto. This is the shinobi world where you have to train and become a genin. Otherwise, you will die on your first mission, my boy. I won't, and I will not let my team suffer the same fate. And how will you do that? Come inside, I'll show you. I've been working on the stuff for the past years. As Hiruzen knew very well that Naruto was a genius born from birth. He only held the soul, that was the downside. Because of this, the villagers looked down on him. Not to the extent of hating him, but they were still scared of him and left him out willingly. And will not even, see him as a being. So they outright, ignored him and his existence. Well, his parents were any better. They were always favoring their other son, Menma, who was little than Naruto and at first saw Naruto as a brother. But as time went by, he became too much prideful and saw Naruto as worthless as well. And 5 years ago, Jiraiya came with a prophecy that, led them all to believe that Menma was the child of prophecy, and they were off to the bang. They wanted Naruto to, stay here, so Naruto did that, but not in their home. He said that to hell with them and their ignorance for the past 5 years. He'll prove to them that how wrong they are and how right he was. And for the past 5 years, his family, alongside his brother who was too prideful at the time, have missed him. And they regretted their actions back then, and now wanted to reconnect. But Naruto made Hiruzen vow that he will not reveal his location to them, and here he was. As Naruto's voice was then heard, Gigi, why are you so lost? As Hiruzen was brought out of his stupor and flashback. Oh, sorry, I was just remembering something. Geez, Gigi. Well, what do you think? Naruto said, presenting him in front of something huge. Oh my god, Naruto. What is that thing? Well, I call it the Mach 1. It is a suit of some sort which can do everything, with defense to offense. And you know the best part of it? As Naruto opened its chest cavity and climbed inside, as the suit then began to come to life, as Hiruzen watched, a complete white suit that looked like a samurai stepped outside, as its eyes were glowing blue. As Naruto then said, Can you hear my voice, Gigi? As Hiruzen was surprised. Yes, my boy, I can. This is fascinating. What can it do? Well, I haven't tested it out, but I am going to now, in the first of that. Why don't you come outside with me? As both of them made their way outside, as Naruto stepped out of the tower that he was residing in, alongside Hiruzen, as they were now in the woods. As there was huge trees there, as Naruto then targeted towards a tree. Initiate combat sequence once, Might Guy. As Hiruzen was surprised to watch that each and every move of Might Guy was copied and 100 times more powerful because the huge trees were turned into splinters. My god, Naruto. Well, you see, I have a chip which can register and store each and every combat physically known to, well, shinobis and konoichis into it, as alongside with sword fighting styles as well as different sorts of fighting styles. And I used Might Guy. It has yours as well. If I set it to yours, it will help me parry as well as deliver some blows that you may or may not be able to block. I would like to put that to test Naruto, as he summoned his Enma staff and get to work. As he charged towards Naruto with his staff, as Naruto dodged his all-staff blows, as he caught the used staff and used its own weight against Hiruzen to throw him back towards a tree. As he balanced himself on the staff and threw it towards Hiruzen, who caught it barely, as his hands were shaking because of the pain. That hurts, my boy, but I gotta admit, what you did was quite fascinating, Naruto. And that's not it, Gigi, as Naruto then did something that even shocked him, as Naruto turned invisible. Oh my god, Naruto, I cannot see you. Kai! He began to yell as chakra burst after chakra burst was released. What is this, Naruto? Is this a genjutsu? No. I call it the invisibility force field. It allows me to become completely invisible to any and every dojutsu known to Shinobi world as well. I built it with my 5 years of hard work and dedication. You are a genius, my boy, but how did you do this? With a lot of Fuinjutsu seals and tinkering with them, to the point that I was able to make my own seals. You made your custom seals? Yes. Each and every movement registering took 100 seals each, and there are a lot of combinations in there which are combined together to make 100 million seals, and they are continuously changing and tinkering as we speak because I gave it a mind of its own. So what it is that you call it, an AIGD, an artificial being that I created with the help of Fuinjutsu and seals. As Hiruzen was beyond surprised with this and impressed. Not only did he defeat him single-handedly, but also with ease. Naruto, that weapon could be classified as S rank, double S rank, a calamity threat level. I know, Gigi, and that is why I will be using it into its base form. Base form? Yes, what you have been fighting was the full extent form. As Naruto entered the base form, as Naruto's face became visible, and the armor became similar to his size. This is called the nano armor, the base form, in which I will be able to tap into 10% of its power, and some of its capabilities. That is certainly amazing, Naruto. That is indeed, Gigi, isn't it? So, with this I suppose that you and everyone who is watching, Naruto said as Hiruzen was surprised. What do you mean? You did not knew? As Naruto disappeared, at 10% in blinding speeds and brought out 2 of the Anbus with black masks. These 2, weren't they not with you? As other Anbus jumped down as well. They are from Ruth. They shouldn't be here, or at least be able to exist. Tell us who your master is. As Naruto then stopped them, as he tinkered with the seal on their tongue. Now you can speak freely. He can't do anything to you. Danzo Shimura. He wanted to know what you are up to for the past 5 years. He's quite interested in you. I see. As before they could speak, they were about to be killed, as Naruto stopped the attack as well and killed the killer. Was he sent out to kill them? You have to get out of here. Vanish, okay? But it might be dangerous for us out there. We do not have anywhere to go. You can reinstate them, Gigi. A lot of secrets revealed to you. And I'll be going to meet Danzo on my own. It is too dangerous, Naruto. You cannot go. You're just a 10-year-old, and you just revealed to me that you have built a state-of-the-art weapon, and if it falls into his hand, that is something I have to take care of. If he reveals this to the whole nation, the other elemental nations will get a wind of it, and there will be wars for this Gigi. Something that I do not wish to happen because of the creation that I created. I know, Naruto, I know. Now go then, and be safe. You know I will be, Gigi. As Naruto then started to wear a faceplate mask as his thruster activated, as he flew into the air. As one of the envoys then dropped by. Ah, Kakashi. Yes, Hokage-sama. I can't believe Sensei made such a big mistake. You and I both know that he did. You were there, after all. I am still aware of that fact that he outright told us that how foolish we were, and how Naruto is just a kid who is being not, well-mannered enough. And when they return, there will be punishment for him, and he will have to apologize to everyone. But it is the other way around. Naruto made a fool out of them. Now they regret their actions and just want to speak to their son, but Naruto, he doesn't want anything to do with them. Well, it is what happens to a person who has, gotten nothing from a family except for hate and, second grade behavior. Like he's just some sort of trash that they can replace. I know. They made a big mistake. That they did, Hokage-sama. That they did. Now, what should we do about them? Bring them to, Anko and Ibiki. And let them do their magic. And we'll wait and see what happens. As Naruto arrived at the base after tracking it down, as he killed one of the shinobis who were about to inform them, as he went on stealth mode. Initiating stealth mode. Full mode activate. As the samurai mode activated. Swords appeared in his hand. Initiate Assassin 3.1 Charlie Delta mode. As the Assassin Charlie Delta mode activated. As Naruto on stealth laid down bodies after bodies after bodies. As he killed over 1,000 Anbus without even getting tired or wasting his chakra. As he appeared finally in front of the room where Danzo seated. You made it this far, Assassin, but this is the far as you can get, because my Anbus will take you down now. What Anbus are you referring to? Those who I laid down to ground with my own swords, as Hiruzen and everyone else came there, because Naruto, left trails behind for them to follow, because Hiruzen was getting worried, because Naruto has been gone for more than 3 hours. Damn it, you led them right here, but you'll be the first one to witness my new power. What are you talking about? As he opened his bandages to reveal what it was, as Naruto did not even budge, as Hiruzen was shocked at what happened at his sight. Danzo used the Sharingan implanted in his arms and eye to use, the Dorjutsu's power to cast Genjutsu over him, the slave man Genjutsu. As Naruto began to move towards him. Stop! Stop! I demand you to stop. As Naruto used his swords to cut off his arm. You think I will listen to you? No. As Danzo, for the first time in his life, felt fear, as a huge behemoth of a samurai, in metal form, walked towards him. You see? Naruto said, now I know what paint I should paint it. It should be purple, because the bloodstains will not get to it, and it is easy to remove. As Naruto killed him, as his armor was covered in Danzo's blood. As everyone was surprised with Naruto's behavior as they turned towards him. Naruto, how are you? As Naruto then jumped out of his armor and barfed. What do you mean how I'm feeling? Obviously I'm feeling sick because I killed just a lot of people. As Naruto looked at his hands, which were shaking. So this shows me that I'm still immortal, huh? What do you mean, Naruto? Well, these people called me a demon, GD. So I wanted to see if that theory was correct or not. And turns out it is correct. I am a demon, but half of I am still is immortal. But after this day, they can call me a demon. What do you mean? Demon, Naruto. That is the name of this armor. The name that I have chosen, Gigi. You can give me as much as dirty jobs as you want. From this day forward, I will work in the shadows of Konoha. Naruto Uzumaki is dead. Demon is born. As Hiruzen's eyes widened, and so did everyone else. And after that, we have a time skip Time skip of 3 years. Within 3 years, Konoha became the most dominant and prominent village in the elemental nations. No matter how much they tried to get to know why Konoha was consistently in the first place and still the strongest, whoever they sent was killed, mauled, or either found dead, bodiless. Only head was found, and they wanted to know who it was. But they feared that they will be the next one. The fear became so much that the people began to call it a demon for those who barely survived, and after telling his name, that only did they died. Now Naruto, he was doing this psychologically to cause a lot of fear, and even Akatsuki feared him, as well as Setsu and Pain, or you can call him Obito, or, well, Madara. As we go towards them, it has been 3 years since the arrival of this demon. We do not know if he's an enemy yet, but he hasn't targeted any one of us. Given a chance that we go towards Konoha, he might target us. What do you mean, Zetsu? I have been able to track down his movements, and I have found only one thing in common. These people were trying to get into Konoha, all of whom had died, and other nations already have gotten a wind of it slowly as well. But the big question here that still remains is, who actually is the demon? Who is causing all of this? If we should invite him to the Akatsuki or not? No, we shouldn't, said Pain. And why shouldn't Leader Sama? He's loyal to his cause. And if he arrives here, it will be for the destruction of Akatsuki, to protect Konoha, and not the other way around. Isn't that right, Itachi? Itachi nodded. Yes. I still am shocked that after I arrived towards you, that only did this demon appear. And I might have a good guess who it is. Who? Naruto Uzumaki. What? But that kid is dead, right? And he was quite useless, to be honest. He only had soul. No. Think about it. At the age of 5, he disappeared from the eyes of the public into the forest of death after having a quarrel with his family who left him behind in the village. And for 5 years, the Hokage-sama, as far as I remember, went into the forest. There is only one tower there, and I am thinking that Naruto Uzumaki resided there. He was a genius, I know about that much, but to be able to become demon, it has to be done by him. And I can vouch for that, said a figure as he arrived from the shadows. It was none other than Danzo Shimura. Danzo Shimura, what are you doing here? I am here because I know who he is, how his origins began. Because he has killed my body double that I left there. Because I already knew what was going to happen. What are you talking about? Get to the point. Well, you see, the thing is that I escaped my death at the hands of the demon. The only person still able to tell who he is. It was indeed Naruto Uzumaki and his state-of-the-art puppet of some sort made out of metal, as it caught Sorcery's eyes and attention. He jumps himself inside of it, and it is able to change size. And not only that, he has a lot of capabilities to become invisible to every dojutsu possible. I couldn't see him with my Sharingan that I had stolen from the Uchihas. You wouldn't dare, Danzo, said Itachi. Oh, but I did, my boy. I did. You see, giving my body doubles the same implantment as I gave me enough chance to escape. That kid did not have it finished at the time, I think. But now it is hard to escape him because he has the ability to check the blood type if it matches its victim or his, target. If it doesn't, he will be able to search you and track you down to the end of the world. And he will not give up. At the time I was able to escape, he was just a little kid, but now he's a genin. Or you can say at least at the age of a genin. But he's a Junin. And we should be worried about him, because his armor is everything. Without his armor, he is nothing, right? Yes, I believe that he is nothing without his armor. So take the armor away, he becomes useless. What a pity. The most dangerous and the scariest person in the elemental nation is actually a kid who was considered useless and thrown out by his own family. Said Zetsu. It'll be fun. Yes, fun indeed. Fun indeed. So, Danzo, you want to be welcomed into the Akatsuki now? Yes, alongside our friend of mine, Orochimaru, as Orochimaru stepped outside. Hello there. It's been a long time, everyone. Why is he here? I brought him here. For what reason, Danzo? He is a traitor to the Akatsuki. For a cause. He wanted to go after, Konoha, and you wouldn't dare because of the demon. But I knew about the demon, and he found out through me after finding me. And I now have enough shinobis who are strong and capable to hold their own against him. And when he is the weakest, we all will strike. And there will be an opening between the time we will attack. And when will that be? The Chunin exams are being held by Konoha this year. And that is the perfect chance for us to attack. The people love and fear him, but they do not know who he truly is. Tell them his true nature and they will fear him again for one good reason. Because he is the demon that was born from hate because of their, cruelty. That is something we can use against him. But you are forgetting one major part here. What about his parents, or more like his sibling? Our target. Our target? He's a prideful idiot, from what we can gather. As for his parents, they don't consider him their son, from what I could gather, because of their actions all those years ago. But I could be wrong. But that is up to us to find out later. So, what are we going to do now? Chunin exams are almost 5 months from now. Perfect chance for us to strike and get them. And not only that, I heard that the other Jinchurikis will be there as well. Isn't that right, Orochimaru? Yes, that is. I see. We will work with this one, but Orochimaru, why are you so invested into this plan? I want to know about the suit. Obviously. Bullshit, I'll get my hands on that, says Sasori. That suit, I want to find out the mechanisms, everything, to be able to cause this much damage to the elemental nation in such a short period of time. To be feared as a Kage-level shinobi. And that is a kid who hasn't trained any ounce of his energy. As they were both glaring at each other, you again watch and replicate it. The suit must be destroyed, said Pain. Fair enough. Yes, fair enough indeed. I will try to implement my own puppetry into this. So can I build another one of that suits. Then it is agreed upon, Danzo said. Isn't that right, Pain? It is, Danzo. We will help you out to take down Naruto Uzumaki. And you will help us out to get, Jinchurikis. And you will help me get Konoha back, said Danzo. That you will. That you will. As on the other side we go towards Naruto, who was currently having a hard time processing something. As he was with Hiruzen inside an office. I still can't believe you're doing this, Gigi. It's time to come clean, my boy. You are an Anbu level shinobi, a Kage level fighter kid. You have a lot of experience under your belt. And you have proven again and again that you are far superior than him and them. And they are bothering me, eating my ears out to know where you are. I already told the world and them that you are dead, but they believe that you are alive because the soul would have been freed and I was caught. I'm sorry, Naruto. So you have to be revealed to them. As Naruto then sighed, fine. As we go towards the Hokage office where Minato was seated. As Hiruzen was brought there by Kushina, Menma, as well as Jiraiya and Tsunade. Well, Hiruzen-sama, Naruto, come down, son. As a huge armor jumped down, it was the armor that Jiraiya knew about. Demon? What are you doing here? As the chest plate opened, as a 13-year-old stepped out, with blonde hair, as everyone gasped. Hello there, everyone. As my mother said, brother. As Naruto held out his hand, stop. I'm not your brother, remember? The day before you left said that I am not a clan head anymore, and both of the clans are passed down to Menma, who is younger than me, which was my right. And not only that, you outright said that you will banish me from the clans, and you did. So, the legal clan head now has banished me from the clan, and I do not want to be reinstated into this piece of shit clan anymore. I am not Naruto Uzumaki anymore. I am demon, and Anbu serving Konoha. That is the end of it. As Jiraiya said, without your armor, you're nothing. If you ask me, you're still the same kid that you were back then. You better come here quietly, kid. Sasuke, because we are here to get you a chance to be back into the family. Of what? Of trashes? I do not need your reputation or anything. I do not need someone's name. I have become my own name. I am the demon that the whole elemental nation fucking fears. I do not need you. I never did. I only needed myself and myself alone, and I still do the same. So please get the fuck out of my way and stay there, the way you have for the past 10 years. As Kushina remained quiet, and so did Minato. Naruto, I have the power within me to take that armor away. Well, you see, you can't. You were not the reinstated Kage at the time and that I built armor. So, at that time, Gigi was, and I made him sign a document that said that when I leave, armor leaves with me. Besides, it's attached to my neurological system. You cannot just rip it out, or anyone can use it. It is only one person use, and that person is me, Minato Namikaze. As Minato was on the verge of crying, because his son has outsmarted him, as well as doesn't want to do anything to him. So how do you like it, Jiraiya? Tsunade? Still not good enough? I have proven you. Beaten you in your own game. How far he has come. Jonin? Hanbu level? I am the fucking Kage level, triple S rank threat to the whole elemental nations. If I can, I will destroy the whole elemental nations if I want to. With this weapon alone. And you wanna know the funny thing? I am the perfect Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails as Naruto erupted into the KCM state. But how? Neutralize the fox, make it brain dead, become the brain. Voila. You are the new Nine Tails. You? Yes, I am the new Nine Tails. I am the new Bidou / human hybrid. You tampered with your own self? Kushina said. You look disgusted? Why? You all thought of me as a demon, so I just became one. I gave away my humanity willingly. As Jiraiya and everyone was shocked, even Hiruzen was. Naruto, I didn't want to hurt you, Gigi. I just kept it a secret because I wanted it to be a secret. But these people have forced me to brought it out. Yes, Gigi, I willingly became a demon. Because I did not want anything to do with them. I see, Naruto. If that is your wish, then I respect that, son. I respect it. So, if that is all, I will be going and returning to do my job. Okage-sama. As Naruto bowed sarcastically as he went into his armor and disappeared. As Minato then said, I am going home. I don't feel well. I don't mind looking after the office, said Hiruzen as all of them left. As only Jiraiya remained. Sensei, the game that you played is quite devious, and you have ripped apart a family, so congratulations, I hope you are happy. I ripped apart a family, Jiraiya? Last time I checked, it was you. You and that prophecy of yours ripped apart this family. Everything was going great. Naruto was going to make an impact on his family. He still loved it. But you ripped it apart, ripped to shreds, burned the bridges that were, well, built for redemption. Before it ever came, you burned that bridge and left with them. And now you say that I am the one who was the cause of this? This proves that I was right. Orochimaru is far best treated than you. Sensei, Jiraiya said, take that back. I stayed my ass for here and being loyal to you while he's out there doing his shit and becoming a criminal. At least he's best at it. He showed his true colors. While you're hiding like a snake, yet you are. Enough, Sensei. I'll be leaving then. Good. As Jiraiya left, as Hiruzen then sighed and sat down. As Minato and Kushina cried. That day, as Menma watched. Naruto, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. As after that, Naruto did his job, and finally the Chunin exams came. And as per usual, everything was going right, and the first tests were okay. Naruto didn't care about anyone. And in the final part was it revealed that who demon truly belonged to. Konoha, as Naruto jumped down and revealed himself as everyone was flabbergasted. A kid their age was the demon? As Naruto then looked at all of them. I'm not just a kid. I am the fucking new Ninetales. So you better watch out. I became the very thing that you all feared. I have thrown away my humanity, Namikaze and Uzumaki name, even my own name. I am now the demon. Naruto said, as everyone was quite shocked at this, as was the Akatsuki. How is this possible? A human and a Biju being a hybrid? That is impossible, said Zetsu. This will change not our plan, right? This has changed everything. No. He will pay. We have to begin the attack now. No, you will not be. As Naruto then launched 2 beams of chakra blasters at them. As Zetsu saw Sasori and Deidara turn into nothing more than skeletons next to him, as everyone was shocked at this. Such power. As next thing they saw was Naruto disappearing in blinding speed, and all hell broke loose when the whole Akatsuki were taken down within mere minutes, as Naruto was now walking towards Zetsu. As Pain, Original One, Nagato and Konan, as well as none other than Orochimaru and Danzo watched this from afar, as Naruto ripped him to shreds apart as well. As everyone arrived there, what is the meaning of this, Naruto? Akatsuki. Oh, and I killed your brother, Sasuke. As Sasuke was seething. What? You will pay for this. I will demand the council. Demand everything you want. The thing is you can't take it what is not yours. Oh, you'll see. Believe it. You will. As after that, Naruto then disappeared from the eyes of the people. Altogether, Danzo and Orochimaru and Pain still remained. Pain later on was able to find out that it was just a failure of a plan and moved on. But Orochimaru and Danzo weren't. They wanted revenge because of their egos being hurt to the point where they were just insane. And they burnt down the whole village of their own, Sotogakure, to bring out the ultimate weapon that they could create. A counter-armor called the Demon Killer. As it was brought out, Naruto, or the demon, was now so much feared that no one dared enter his territory, which was marked in between the heart of Uchiha, his domain. As both of them were marching there, the huge mecha now. As after arriving there, they saw the demon in his classic armor standing in front of them. As his eyes, instead of being blue this time, were red. What do you want? Said a deep voice. We're here to make you pay for the cause of the hurt of the elemental nations. Foolish. And why would you do that? We'll become heroes, legends in the elemental nations after that, and you will be forgotten for good. I don't care what you do or want. I will not bow down to no one. This world has taken from me everything from the get-go. Was against me, and now that I have everything in my hand and the world is at my feet, you think I will willingly give this up? Then you are foolish. As Naruto disappeared in blinding speeds, 1000% power. As their eyes opened, as they looked down to see that half of their armor was cut down with single slashes of its finger. Like this is called neurowires that I installed. As he cut it up, the armor of theirs, in so much pieces that they were now cube-sized, alongside them in between. As that move made it prominent that no one was able to beat the demon, and they should just leave him alone. The people, after that, some years, were so scared of the demon that they began to make offerings so that the demon will stay out of their villages. And one such offering was made by Taki in the form of Fu, their Biju carrier, the urgent Cherokee, who was tied up and beaten, as Naruto was presented by her, as his mechanical body jumped down in front of her, as she was shocked and crying, as the chest plate opened to reveal the real Naruto. As she blushed looking at him, as he picked her up. Everything is fine. There's nothing to worry about. Come, Mach 1, as the armor closed itself and followed Naruto back. As they entered the Uchiha where she was scared after seeing what was in front of her. A whole mech city. And everything was under control of Naruto Uzumaki. He was the brain of this all. No, are you really Naruto? Yes, you can call me Naruto only. That is still my name. But I thought you... Yes, as you can see, I willingly gave away my humanity to become a Hanyu, a half-demon. But you said that you were a demon. Huh, half-demon is still a demon. But what happened to the Kyuubi then? You said that you make it brain dead. No. I made its physical body brain dead, but I made it a real body, as a mechanical huge nine-tailed fox appeared, with red eyes, as it looked at them and growled. I still hate you for that, kid. That hurted like hell. Ois, don't be like that. I still made you a 10 times much better body that can be used as a defensive mechanism and will not allow anyone to steal you. Huh. And for that you have my thanks, she said sarcastically as it left. I don't get it. Then if you are like this, then why did you... I put up a front. I wanted no one to be able to stand up against me. Because I know that if I gave any sort of weakness, any sign of weakness, they will target me. And look at these two foolish idiots. They tried and they failed. And my village, they thought that you will bless them after they gave away their demon to you. And for that they will pay. What do you mean? I launched a nuke missile at them, and they'll be destroyed in no seconds. They'll be nothing more than ashes and crisps within just 1 minute or so. As a huge explosion was heard, as the whole elemental nation shook, and that became evident that Takigakure was no more, and everyone was now even more afraid of the demon and its domain. It was so prominent that it was now marked in between the elemental nations, and the only domain that no ninja or shinobi was allowed to visit, no matter how dire the situations were. It wasn't allowed to be opened or visited, because the demon showed no mercy. It wiped out a village because of, well, certain thing, and they did not want anything to anger it and be wiped out next. As for Naruto, as time went by, he and Fu got to know each other, and, well, let's just say ended up together. As Chome was also freed from its prison, as Fu was a-okay, and so was Naruto. We will live here and remain here, away from the outside world, because it is cursed. Hi, Naruto-kun. As both Naruto and Fu could be seen hugging each other as their metal city was being built there, all by Naruto's machines and everything. As his armor, the Mach 1 stood behind him in a samurai getup to protect its master as well as everyone, as two giant metallic bijus were just roaming the village as they pleased. As for the elemental nations, they were scared shitless, and Minato Kushina regretted their actions alongside Jiraiya and Tsunade, because they knew the demon they had created was their fault, and they were hated for it. And Menma, he was just a guilt-ridden drunk person now, not the shinobi of, well, child of prophecy or something like that. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And as for your ideas, I will be making them shortly as well. It's just that I accidentally deleted your ideas screenshots, but I will be, well, trying to recover them. If I can't, I will be taking your screenshots again and make your ideas. So yeah, don't worry, your ideas will be coming soon. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's story, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And this is Apollo Uchiha, and now I'm signing out. Peace.